Well, after 10 fights on the undercard, we are getting to the meat and potatoes of Chosen Few Fighting Championships number 28, as we have our first title fight of the evening, as it is an amateur title belt on the line at 175 pounds. The crowd is ready. We are ready. Let's see if Ken is ready for this one to introduce
All
our
right,
combatant.
this is our 11th bout of the evening. Three 3-minute rounds of MMA action for the vacant 175-pound Chosen Few Fighting Championships belt. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 175 pounds. Fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, representing Primal MMA, Finen Gebrebirhan. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, also weighing in at 175 pounds. Fighting out of Delavan, Wisconsin, representing Avila Combat Laboratories, Cole Hanson.
Everyone excited for this one. Alongside Gerald Mearshart, I am Rich Reynolds. We go up to the cage for instructions.
Follow my commands at all times. Protect yourselves at all times. You want to touch gloves? Do it now. Back to corner. Let's do this.
Gebrebirhan against Cole Hanson. And here we go for the title at 175 pounds. The crowd actually was chanting Cole Hanson's name. That's got to feel pretty good as you go in, as both fighters actually challenging for this one. This is a vacant title that is open in the amateur ranks at 175 pounds.
Yeah, Cole coming out with a very long lead hand and guard. Kicks early, Finen in right away on a takedown. I have grappled with Finen before. Very good movement, good scrambling ability. So I'm interested to see here how this goes on the mat. And so far, Cole stuffing it and seems to be looking for a choke pretty early here and gets on top of Finen. Seems to be a little bit of the stronger fighter. But what was very a measured approach at first, and there again, Finen, good scrambling ability, comes right out the back and back on top of Cole. Some good grappling exchanges here right away in a title fight, which, you know, something like this you expect no less.
That is what you would want from both fighters. You talked about his scrambling ability. It allowed him to get up on his feet then as well and get a better position here on Cole Hanson. Just over a minute gone by here in round number one of our first of two amateur title fights. They are back-to-back here for Chosen Few Fighting Championships number 28. We have had these on television, Wisconsin, since number 9. That goes back quite a ways, and a lot of titles have changed hands during that time. Again, this one is for a vacant belt, so nobody currently laying claim to it. So both guys challengers in this one. And Finen right now, I mean, it seems like he's not doing much. What is he trying to accomplish here then, Gerald?
You see there, he just reaped that leg, pulled it out. He's trying to get a takedown there. Cole's doing a very good job maintaining his balance, fighting the grip of Finen, trying to get out of that control position. Here, Finen kind of hanging on the leg. He either wants to get him to the mat or jump up and take his back with a hook in there. And he's doing his best. Good takedown attempt there from Finen. But again, Cole just has really good balance, really good about getting back to his feet and staying in this position where he's fighting hands, trying to not let Finen get off any meaningful offense. But again, Finen reaping the leg. He's looking to either drag his weight forward or backwards to get the takedown, and Cole's just not trying to concede any position. On Cole's end, you can do a little more work trying to break the hands and get out, but again, that, you know, presents a risk of Finen getting to a better position grappling-wise if he's unsuccessful. And Finen now here going for two hooks, taking the back against the cage, kind of up in the air here. Both guys expending a lot of energy. We'll see how this plays out if it makes it to the second round with 10 seconds left.
Literally forcing Hanson to carry his weight at this point. Now Finen going for a takedown. Hanson having nothing of it. Threw an elbow late there that I think is going to get a warning for, with an elbow to the side of the head, but no harm and no foul. So we are through the first 3 minutes of our first title fight. We're back for round number 2 after this on Television Wisconsin. Replay of first round action between Hanson and Finen. And Finen, actually, I mean, in the overall scheme of things, as far as the round goes, he controlled it, right? Is that? He
controlled more of the round. There's an argument for Cole probably did a little bit more damage, but that's a hard one to score because it's a lot of control versus, you know, not a ton of damage. And Finen right again, back in on that deep shot. Gets Cole to the cage once again. Is a pretty deep seat belt with the right arm, looking to connect his hands. He's got control of Cole's wrist. Cole looking to pummel that underhook back in and gives up the back again, back to the same position we've been in most of the first round. Again, Cole doing a good job fighting the hands, but Finen really just attached to the back, looking for that takedown and even possibly waiting for Cole to make a mistake so he can capitalize on it. But, you know, unless one of these guys either really tries to get something or really tries to escape, it's, you know, kind of a tough position to work your way out of a lot of action. And just on cue, Finen gets a takedown and tries to jump the back. Cole's got that leg hooked. He might be able to reverse here. Very hard to turn in when someone elevates your leg. It's got Finen's hip stuck. So Cole coming on top. Nice reversal there.
Yeah, that's how it would be scored like in wrestling. It's definitely a reversal with Hanson now on the back of Finen. Just over a minute gone by here in round number 2. We were seeing almost a exact replay of round number 1 until Hanson was able to reverse this. Now both guys breaking free, and there it is. Another takedown by Finen. Boy, he gets in there quick.
Yeah, and right to the back this time. Cole definitely getting tired out from all the grappling exchanges, and Finen seems to be the fresher guy. But again, back to the cage is a little bit hard. I think Finen might be wise to maybe let some strikes off here and let Cole get back to the center where he's got a little bit of a cleaner opportunity at a takedown. But Cole, again, you're getting held against the cage over halfway through the round. You got to make something happen. It's time to fight those hands, maybe go for some kind of sacrifice throw if you can from this position, or maybe roll for some sort of submission. It's not a lot you can do, but getting held against the cage certainly is not going to win you the fight or the round.
Yeah, that's just it. I mean, what can you really do from this position? Hanson trying to figure it out and get Finen off of him. Finen, again, making Hanson carry his weight. I mean, just literally do that. A couple of times we've seen Hanson almost become like dead weight, almost just kind of let himself go limp, which has allowed him to back Finen up against the cage. But really, for Hanson, I mean, there is really not a lot that he has been able to do from this spot.
No, it's just a very grueling position. If Hanson lets up at all, Finen gets a takedown and has an opportunity. If Cole concedes anything, you know, if Finen opens up anything, Hanson's out. And here he's trying to elevate a leg. He's doing what he can. So good on Hanson for trying to make something happen, but Finen just riding on the back, and now opening up to land some strikes to try to put a stamp on this round.
And that is how the second round will finish. So Finen in control for most of round number 2. We will see if Cole Hanson has an answer and can win that title here in round number 3 when we return to Monona Terrace on Television Wisconsin. Third and deciding round here in our first title fight of the night, as both guys will exchange pleasantries as we start off this final round. Hanson, see what he can do from a striking position. Boy, he just doesn't get a chance to do much at all because Finen is just shooting right in there and getting takedowns.
Yeah, a little bit sooner and more decisive on that kick, and that might have been trouble for Finen, but in right away on a single leg. Cole trying to get some action here, going off his back and guard. He's looking to wrap up maybe a triangle before, but Finen passing right through that, and then a dominant side control. The first real clean takedown that Finen's gotten. And again, Cole working right back up to his feet really, really well. And now kind of has Finen in a position where he might be able to get a little head arm choke. I don't know if Cole realizes he had him in a submission attempt right there, but now he's just choosing to use it as a wrestling position.
Yeah, it almost looked like he lucked into that and didn't quite believe it himself. And now in trouble once again as Finen is able to get another takedown. Boy, oh boy, both guys showing some wrestling skills here.
Yeah, Finen was in on a little bit of a guillotine choke there at first and then used it to reverse the position and come out on top. We'll see if he looks for that guillotine again. probably trying to clear that leg right now. Cole's building to his legs. If Cole circles to his left and builds on those legs, he might be able to get behind, but now it's not going to be possible. Drops down to finish off a double. Finen reverses with a big underhook, and now he's kind of stuck underneath Cole and has his back, but really got committed to that arm, so he's in kind of a precarious position himself with that crossbody ride here. If Finen lets go of that far armpit, and there he goes, now he's going to try to look for that rear naked choke and just maintain his position. We'll see if he doesn't get too high. So
Boy,
right
both
here,
guys, both guys tangled up pretty good. It'd be hard to reproduce this in a game of Twister. The amount of pretzeling that has been going on. And there it is. That's a tap out. Finen finally able to get it. Cole Hanson goes onto his back in exhaustion. And what do you know? Finen is going to come away with the strap in this one as he was able to get Hanson to tap out. So what did you like about that finish then, Gerald?
There's a lot of scrambling. I think Finen just had the better gas tank grappling-wise and just more movement. And when he got to the back and Cole kind of let off the gas a little bit, as soon as he found that his arm could get underneath Cole's neck, Finen just jumped on that finish, and Cole gave everything he had in that fight and had nothing left, and left no choice but to tap out.
Hanson did not have a lot of answers for Finen, who is all smiles, as is his corner, as they're able to get the title. Ken Bostetter is into the cage. I am looking for the belt. I think the belt's got to kind of go with him, right? Doesn't somebody have to get a belt? Let's see. Ken's
All
got
right,
the
ladies and
official
gentlemen,
word.
a
Here
round
we
of
go.
applause for these two fighters.
Josh has the belt. There it is.
Your referee, Tom Davalos, has called a halt to this contest. 2 minutes, 4 seconds of the second round, declaring your winner by rear naked choke and new 175-pound chosen few fighting champion, Finen Gebrebirhan.
Finen Gebrebirhan
Just a
able
side note,
to
ladies and gentlemen,
secure the victory easier than I'm able to say his last name.
Tom Davalos has ref in his career. How about a round of applause for Tom?
And there we go. Everybody glad handing on the way out. Thought we might get some words from Finen, but maybe not. Are we going to hear from the new champ? Ken says yes. Okay.
All right, Finen, come
Here we go. That's what I thought.
Well, look at that
Waiting
camera
on
right
you
there.
over there, Ken.
Your wrestling, it seems to get better.
Every time I get better. Eventually, maybe two more fights. I'm making my pro debut soon.
How do you feel tonight? I mean, everything he offered you, when it looked like he took control, you scrambled, and then you were in control.
Yeah, I knew Cole was a tough opponent, but game plan, hard work, just simple stuff go a long way.
How soon will we see you in the cage again?
I need an PFC belt. Hopefully March, I get booked for a title fight, and we'll see from there.
All right, man, I can't wait. All right, Finen Gebrebirhan.
Finen with the win and the belt. We will come back for our second title fight. That is straight ahead on Television Wisconsin.